Please enter your name. Just name myself Jack. Alright, let's see. Hey, I seen an annoying girl told me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, but I already tried to read that. Good, I'm sorry. Okay, we're sorry yet. I say don't make it to the door, just cut it ways out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, just starting around high school. She will always sleep more and more frankly, I will get tired of waiting up. She's going to chase after me. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just am from the clock. Walk and let sorry catch up to me. Oh, and there she is. You were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Jack. Acting weird that I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. Take away from me after all. I guess you don't have it in you if you want to. Whatever you say, sorry. I'm not making that noise. She together make our way to school. As we draw near the streets. As we draw near the streets because alright, see this is what I want to read. I always mess up. By the way, Jack, are you deciding what club to join yet? Nah. Can either that's not true. You told me you would join the club this year. I did when? I remember that. Exactly. What's going on about? Sorry, I lied too much about me on purpose. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't or have any skills before college. I take offense to that. I know you're happy now, but I at the thought of you becoming a few years because you're not usually used to the real world. Trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Man, shut up. I'll look if I will look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you would try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does things out of her head. It's not as usual, but it's all before I know it. As I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Check out some clubs. I guess I had no choice to start with the anime club. Hey. Oh, great. Got you coming out of class, but I just saw you sitting here sitting out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm oppressed. Don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. I'm going to the club. Mini. Not that I was ever aware that she had interest in literature. She only did because she thought it would be a fun. She she thought it would be fun to help start a new club since she was the first one to show interest at first. The one who was that set my interest in literature is even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. I do care so much in anime. Well, I kinda told the club that I would make a new member. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. So Natsuki, Sayori, Yuri, Monica. I think that's what their names. Chloe follows her across the school and upstairs. Searching the school, I really busy, sorry, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you to become your new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Girl 1. Sayori always says nice things about you. I bet this one be talking behind my back. You silly bot boy. I'm about to smack you. Way to kill the atmosphere. Check one. I said, great. Now we got the cycle one. Welcome to the club. What are you looking at? If you want me to say something, say it. Sorry, Baba. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Small figure makes her look like a first year student. She's also the one who makes cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who are mature and timid, seems to have a hard time kicking over people, like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already met Monica. Is that right? But where you come from? It's great to see you again, Jack. What you mean again? Monica smiles sweetly. Well, we barely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely on my league. So having her smile at me so it feels a little... You too, Monica? Come sit down, Jack. We made room for you at the table so you could sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Alright, my bad. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make tea as well? How tall is Yuri? This woman seems like she could be in the NBA. Sorry, mentioned. Since there is no space. One space next to Monica and one space to Sorry, Natsuki. Yuri over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs her wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet, still filling out. I take a seat next to Sorry. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table tray and I give up. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What we looking at, bro? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sorry you guys won. First, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn a cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Asuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down the icing, sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. It's really good. Thank you, Nasuki. Why are you thinking of me? It's not like I haven't I had this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Yeah, I thought you technically did, so I said, well maybe, but not for you, you dummy. My bad. I I give up on Nasuki real logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the tea pot next to the cupcake tray. But that's a lot of reading. How long has it been? It's been like 11 minutes. I've been reading for this long. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. Yeah, where the teachers at? They're all. Doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I don't read. Well, I'm reading right now, but I don't read books. I guess. Don't let yourself get. You're just trying to impress you. That that's not. That you looks away. I mean that you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Ray finally smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. What you want, Monica? But I'm ready to scrap anytime you are. So, what made you consider the literature club? Bro, I got forced. I was afraid of this question, so it tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dry here, but sorry. Well, I have enjoyed it, cousin. Sorry, seem really happy here, so it's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? I don't like you. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm oppressed. How come you try to start your own club? Could probably be a board member for any for the major clubs. When you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget. Publicly and how to prepare for events. I would much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages us to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica, Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start in the club, you could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Screw literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But makes school events like festivals much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. I already graduated, so I'm kinda learning that. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best, you know it. Everyone agrees, such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked very hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though still don't really know if I could keep up with the level of about literature, so check. What kind of things do you like to read, bro? I don't read. Well, exactly. Consider how little I read these past few years already have ago. Manga. Must quite. creating mythology. She always wants to say something, but she keeps not. Oh my god, bro. Not much of a reader, I guess. How will you say that? Not that much of a reader. That's how you say it. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. This woman's sad? She looks embarrassed. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri gestures around her teapot with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a fun word is clearly impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so tuned since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she's fine. What are books? Can I put this in auto? How you move it? I can't put this in auto. Oh, auto. Stars with deep, usually as well. It's amazing how a writer can so deeply take advantage of your own. I hold up now. Auto's too quick for me. Okay, there I found it. Hold on. But anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Uh, I read a horror book once. This regrets something I could relate to at minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Oh god. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Monica, bro. You keep jumping in our conversation. I'm about to smack you. Stop doing that. That ain't cool. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Her is often very successful at changing the way we look at the world. Funny for a brief moment. I hate her. But you scared, probably. Oh, what? Why is that? Well, I just... Soki eyes the aura for me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? But Mako over here exposing everybody. Gives you that idea. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last class meeting. Like you were working on a poem on card. Don't say it aloud. Give that back. Fine. Cupcake. Your cupcake, your poems, everything you do. It's just cute as you are. Sorry, Natsuki puts her hands around Oshisha. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki wet her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of reading is right. What? I said reading, didn't I? The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your don't know how to say that and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. About how to graduate. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? If you want to meet Monica, just jumps in. Maybe if you share some. Also, hold up. What time is it? I'ma just be live for like 30 minutes or 40. 'Cause ain't no way I'm gonna just be doing this in a whole hour. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess if it's the same for Yuri. Uh, uh wait no, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all stand in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, but everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everybody is even. Uh, um, yeah, let's do. Man, screw you, sorry. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all a little more. Help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jack? I forgot name myself Jack. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. But what you want? Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh, what's that? Now that we're back to Avengers telling me join God, I blame come from what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry, you may have convinced me to stop by. I've never made any decisions. Yes, I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Bro, they all look sad now. Stare at me with the eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought, hmm, Jack, you all defense against the girls. How am I supposed to make it clear? Hesitation with perspective. That is it. Frying pan is the price I need. Pay orange for every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Girls, girls' eyes light up. So happy. Sorry, wipes her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If it really just came for cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. I like, I like that. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I need some goddamn water. God damn. Jack, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Ehe. Yeah. Yeah. Can I really impress the class? Started Monica with my skill. Oh, trust me, yes you can. I feel like Xani welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey Jack, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sorry, I never walk home together because she always stays after school for class. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Yeah, I I would just need to make the most of my second chance and make sure, and I'm sure good will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Bro, it's a lot of reading. I forgot. Oh crap, it's the poem. Uh, I'm gonna Google this because I kind of want Yuri's. I'm guessing heartbreak? No heartbreak. This word. Her horror. Oh wait. Cause then he Inferno maybe? We got Isaac. Yeah, Inferno. Pathfinders come from further analysis, I think. How did which one is it? Special Doki Doki Fear? Uh Poof? No poof. I got a trophy. I don't know. Twirl? No. Special? No. Holiday? Henri. Special journey? Bro, I was journey, I'm done. Cat depression, I'm guessing. I was not correct. Amber? Yes, sir. I'm pretty sure it's suicide. I saw suicide. If it's not, I'm gonna be pissed. Pain. Or this. Extreme. Loop extreme. Okay, say where'd you go, whatever. Where'd it go? Vibrant? Yep, vibrant. After image, no, the what was there? Nightgown. Or alone, actually. I was wrong. Okay, let's see. On. Nope. Oh no, yeah. Well, spinning clumsy whisper starts. Vivid. Crimson. Controllable. See, I can't really do these. I'm just trying to make sure. Simon? No. Here? Calm? Uh, I don't know this one. Fireworks? Oh, there's not one. Shiny? Daydream? There's dream, not daydream. I don't know if it's daydream. Music, no. E. I think it's daydream. Damn it. Ha. Yeah. No. Hold up. I'll be back. I gotta restart this. Alright, back. Blah 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 blah. Okay, lesson learned. Save. Wait, I saved it, right? Load, yeah, I bet. So, anxiety. I think it was vibrant. Deaf. I'm getting this. Landscape. Lust. Harp. Bro, y'all random. Vivid. Inferno. I don't know this one. I'll search it up. Determination. I think is this one. Let me see. Yo. And then explode, I think it was. I'm pissed. The other one I just need like one more. Feel my wrath. Anxiety. You. Decals depression. No, no depression. You. Also, yours is just dream on. Okay. You. Where's the eyes at? I should have said this might be late, but if anyone watches this, just skip this part. Should have said that much earlier. Should have said that more earlier. I'll give one English. Beauty fantasy. Alone. Think, no, say, complete judgment. Core? Misfortune. Nope. Faster. Last one. Lust. I'm not even gonna look at this one. Let's go. Can we just finish this part and just end it? Hi Jack. Oh, hi again Jack. Glad to see you. Didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Ho ho ho. But you're evil, Mark. I already know. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Wheelchair Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jack. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature where you're not into it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Say, Harry told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. Yeah, and what's it to you? I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeating Natsuki, boxed back into his seat. Don't worry, guys. Jack always gives it his best so long as he's having fun. He helps him when with busy work without even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Jack can become good friends too. Uh, um, Sayuri, mm, as usual, sorry, seems is what too weird situation just to put me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, it may sound like a whole big deal and it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to escalate the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I don't want it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Here reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. That this how how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yeah, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I. What is that word? Enthus. Enthusiastic. You take the book. I know what it is. I don't know what to say. Hold up. Where my phone at? I'm gonna say this word correctly. I like talking to myself. Enthu. Enthusiastically. Enthusiastically. I knew it. Phew. Well, you could really all on your at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some get to the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sari and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is running around in the classroom. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glance of the cover of her book. Looks like some book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. This notices me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing in my hair. Made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place, but I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason, just curious how come, just curious how come you have two copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, damn, hold up my eyes. Yeah, bro. I got her legs soon. That's. I. Oh, almost fell on my chair. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something obvious here that your agent told me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it's once it starts to pick up, you have a hard time putting it together. It's a very relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, mm, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Mar. That's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about the girl. It's about this girl in high school who moves. Basically it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets tired about these people who escape from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to personally choose who to trust no matter what she does. She'll end up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Hold up, I'm laying in my bed, but oh, that was much better. Hold up. That's kind of it. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Aha! Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jack? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy. I think that's what it said. I can't really read that. That they believe in. Just suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're, they're made out to be the. Bro, I can't read that word, it's too far. Naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm not rallying him, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this poem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Sometimes if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're about reading. The least I could do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's well that's true. In fact, might as well start. I might as well start. I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Aha. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly the book that I had put in my bag. It's fine if I sit here, right? What? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little. I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to do it. It's just never used to. There's reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting or anything. I open the book and start the to understand what your means about reading in company. As if I could feel her press over my shoulder as I read. It's not that I. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So, sorry, I was just. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, damn, bro, I'm losing my voice. Here, this should work, right? I slid my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between. Then hold my book more between the two of them. Uh, I suppose so. Yuri closes her own copy. Once, once we each land a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead of using my right hand to hold the book open, I guess that I guess that means it kinda. I give up on English. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn page. Here, Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under the thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, but even close together than before, it's actually kinda distracted me. As if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you reading? Uh, to turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I was a bit distracted for a second. Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mean being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do since you're being so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue reading, Yuri. No longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn about my own. We continue the first chapter in silence, even so. Turning each turning each page almost feels like exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the paper, letting it even to her side. She blah blah. I'm not ready. Hey Yuri, this might be silly thought, but this man character, the main character, not this man. The main, I can't read that. Oh no. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she can also second guess all of the things that she says and does. I like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of. Is there some kind of some of your brow? I'll give up already. I see. I see. Hearing me saying for a moment, but Jack, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing. You think of her. Wait, wait. I didn't mean a bad way of anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm more like, oh, bro. I guess I'm more meh. I guess I'm more meh that it's kind of cute. Ah, damn. Taking like a min break. Can I continue with telling? I'm already an hour, whatever. Ah, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if wait too long. Uh, Erie excels at Karida. Yuri excels from finishing her thought. Is that right? Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Ah, it's nothing. It's fine. Realize you will. Your realizes her hand from the book, causing it to close the top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or you prefer if I read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of it either way. Hmm. Is that the case? I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read it with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's that's good reasoning. If that's the case, feel free to finish first two chapters on your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left the book, then slip it back into my pocket. Bag, not pocket. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Session ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much information since I've never really done this before. Well that well now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sorry, Monica, and didn't I just learn this word? Enthusiastically pull on their pole. Brown. Sorry is on a cold sheet of loose leaf torn from me. Okay. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a notebook. I can already see Monica the handwriting from where I said I had Natsuki and Yuri comping as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem first? I guess Yuri? Should I start with her? I can trust her opinion to be fair. Hold up. Uh, damn. Wow, it's so. Alright, let's see. As Yuri reads the poem and notices her eyes letting. What was that? Did I say some? Did I say that aloud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Guys, he's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh, that's. I guess you're right. Why am I going to. Why am I getting so nervous for? Aha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of words. Really? Well, that's a huge coming from me. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off. To find an excuse, she traces her finger along the words in the poem as breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned how to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very. Oh, Micah, charge. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separated from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Then results that both the style and a weekend once she finds her train of thought, it's as her totally changes. Completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. That just finding them and building them, but not getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you audible feedback. Natsuki could be a bit as though based. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if you're always apologizing to yourself or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'll like to share my thought process behind it. Here sounds genuinely as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which herself is kind of funny after all. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I cannot read that. The light flickers? The let the last speed this one. I hold goes under the light. The don't know beneath the clothes bathing in It must be bro, I'll give up. What you mean terrible, bro? I can't even write like that. Took a long time to read. I usually write, no, hold up, bro, I got a burp. Since our first time shared, I wanted to share something a little bit mild. Something else to do, I suppose. I into ghost theory. Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Jack. Really? I must have really, I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did when you got to it after all, but remember that often express their own thoughts, religions, in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. See, I'm learning new words. I don't even know what they mean, but yeah. And last remaining place of comfort and able to let go of the past and also seem to be left with nothing. That's a lot more fun that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. He, it's nothing really. Urzo's impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nice about doing all this, but then I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Jack. Me too. What should I show a poem next to? Nasuki. Harsh. What do you expect me to really actually put an effort into it? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not writing. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I put in effort. We gotta start somewhere, right? We're still proud of the first one you ever wrote, then I would like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You better. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve on you, but you're better off trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Interesting. Yeah. Told that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks their writing has to be all and stuff. Some people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, I'm seeing everybody around you do great things, but can really be. Could I give up? So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhythm at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor what let's call me. I don't really care how old everybody is, but not looking feeling proud that I won't take that from me. I guess sorry. I know she didn't write that. This is a good poem, Jack. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who will be writing poems in this spare time, I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you won't do it seriously or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how if you're really part of a club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Eh, well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I will break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Jack. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know, try new things like this with other people. That's something that only really only really good people do. Thanks, Harry. I'm not sure Cyrus is the full picture when motivate. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun, okay? Hold up. That would be a way of thinking. I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now that you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through plants in the morning makes me feel you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rather sleepy for my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you garbage? Sorry, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice. Or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I met eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. Just back to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. He, this was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, but next time for, won't forget. I'm going to write the best one ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. And then it just Monica. Bro, I'm tired from reading. Hi, Jack. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm sure I'll just go in with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kinda embarrassing, but I guess so. But I guess I have to. Haha. Don't worry, Jack. We're all a little bears today, you know. But it's that sort of bear that we will all get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. Good job, Jack. I was going all in my head while reading it. It's really my man. I give up. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect to go for something so deep. I guess I under. But why can't I not read today? I guess I underestimated you. It's easy. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yes? I think I wrote it. Ryan that's full of unlike Sarah who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are led to their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that efficiently, both allowing people to get something out of it or just by so or letting them deeply analyze all of the word. It can take years of practice, which I'm sure Yuri has at this point. I've never really asked though. I'm sure I'm now here. I yes. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I like to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everybody else might be a little biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everybody else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about some or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound so pretty confident someone claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't help but me. See the direction the police, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I would never know. I wasn't home. Appearance and software clue. No, I can't see. Ariel, blind, like a film left out of the sun. But it's too late. My already okay. Dale, it's a long poem. So what did you think? It's very. Bro, can y'all stop? I'm already tired of this. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That's the kind of stuff that's gone pretty popular nowadays. There's there's a lot of poems I've been putting between words and lines when performed out loud. It can be really painful. What is the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of principally it's been influencing the poems a bit, and yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nice to talk about these so like that because it kind of comes on waiting after everyone is better friends with each other anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just focus yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Anyway, to think about, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you will just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, finally. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. Was a little much well then I ant- antip I guess it's as if everyone is judging me for my variability, even if it's just being nice or the way my poems can sound to theirs. It's electrical with their outside. I guess that's why I end up getting myself into a costume. Sorry, Monica. Happening trying minds down Yuri Nasuki, clean change sheets of paper shiner as they read. I watch it change. Nasuki eyebrow from frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language, eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nasuki returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's plenty. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you please miss me something? It's clear about the feeling of giving out. How can that be cute? I know that. I just met the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try to come with something nice? You say thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people, by the way, sorry, I liked it, injected too. So based off that, I'll glad give you so much to my own. First of all, excuse me, offered, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I came across something inspiring which I haven't yet. And Jack like poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Asuki so stands up. Oh, didn't realize you were so trying to praise our new baby, Yuri. That's not what you, you're just, Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jack appreciates my advice more than your. Maybe you just Maybe you're just jealous that Jack appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know they didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I will be go out the way to make everything I do closely. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who I wasn't the one. I wasn't the one who magically grew a size berry as soon as Jack starts showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting. Suddenly both girls run towards me as they just noticed I was standing here. Jack! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more fashion, this would have been happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all for no reason? Don't need to take a break. The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force him to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Jack. Wait. There's a reason because so many deep words in the language. Isn't it's the only way to but I'll give up on English. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You do understand that, right, Jack? Well, how did I get to this first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but agree with it, probably think more highly of me. Because I'm read now, so instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri, I can't bring myself to anything too out there. Sorry. Yeah, it's fine making comfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting? Feel like this, Jack. Well, that's her poem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for us to let them feelings until the conflict. Yeah, unnecessary wants to tell you about suck of jerk she's being. She will never. Excuse me, are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why no one likes. Stop. Nasuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everybody to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Nasuki poems are amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words, and Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also Nasuki's cute little things. Nasuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. His moves the same as they always were, big and beautiful. Sorry, stands up. Guy stands behind her before I will make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Nasuki says no with blank sponge on her face staring at nothing. So this is why you see, bro, I need some water or something. So, this is why Sayuri is vice president. I'll whisper to Wonka. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't bring myself to interject. As president, as a president, that's that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, there's no lot I could blame you. I wasn't able to say nothing either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing at home, isn't she? You could say that. She could be an airhead, but sometimes it's especially that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I will hate to see I will hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing me stomach to knot. Such a genuine president really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her little one. Okay, everyone. It's about time to leave. How did you feel about Shane Combs? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'll say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Jack, how about you? Yeah, I'll say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about for everyone also. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Just think too, so I did learn more about kind of poems. Feeling like that means I can always do a better job of placing those I want to impress, and not to himself away from Jack. Back to what Colm shows go. He sorry surely has been a while since sorry and I have spent this much time together. I can really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between you and Asuki, does that thing kinda happen? No, that's the first time I ever see them fight like that. Promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see that they're good friends with you. You know, Jack, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. Hold up. And I think everybody likes you too. That's everybody. Every day is going to be so much fun to say. It looks like sorry still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop here? We will just have to see what the future holds. Sorry, I'll pass Sorry on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to you, Sorry. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alright, now I'll. Okay, I'm ending the stream here. My voice is dying. God damn, my voice is going. Alright, peace. It'll be life. Crap, tomorrow maybe? I think tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, if not Tuesday. Alright, I'll see y'all later.